Easy. This is Trolley Snatcha, and you're locked into Raw Juice.
I'll give you the future.
Um, 21, yes please, and Northampton. Nah, male. I'm male. Bit of both, but male. Yeah, nice. Producing for about 5 years now, 5 years, maybe 5.5, 5 and 3/8, something around that time. Yeah, about 5.5 years I'd say. Started off Music 2000, I think, on the PlayStation, and worked my way up. Reason and Cubase. Yeah.
What did you begin with?
Drum and bass.
Drum and bass, yeah?
Yeah, drum and bass. It was the first things I made with drum and bass, and awful. I'll sell them on eBay maybe one day, and yeah, and it slowly progressed up until then.
Yeah.
Dubstep's blowing up, I'll jump on. I saying that, I did do my first dubstep tune about 3 years ago, and someone wanted to sign it actually, and it was actually the same guy that signed Family Fortunes that Moonflux Pavilion did, and I just went, nah, it's not good enough, I don't want to do it. But then I probably started producing it, I don't know, maybe a year and a half ago. So yeah, I'm a late bloomer, as they say.
You mentioned you did some work for some bands and stuff.
Yeah, I do some session work for all sorts of people. I mean, I've been playing in bands since I was about 15. That's what got me into music to start with. Shitty little guitar I still use on some of my tracks, man. Still record it in, little PV, it probably cost about 80 quid. Don't even know, but I still use it, man. It's the band thing that got me here, so big up to everyone that plays band music.
It's unbelievable.
Funny enough, actually, the first day I made my dubstep page, which was actually a joke, because I thought I'd make a few dubstep tracks for a laugh, and the name Trolley Snatcha was also a bit of a joke. About 2 days later, Casper just messaged me and said he liked the tunes. And it was the first message I got on MySpace. And yeah, and it just went from there. And I've just been chatting to him ever since. And I suppose that's how it came about, by accident. In short term, completely by accident. But I can't complain. It was a joke thing. One time, my mate's little brother got really drunk, must have been about 15, and I was around his house and he was smoking a bit of weed and he was stoned. Heard a noise outside and his little brother had turned up with about 15 trolleys just on his front garden. And he's like, what are you doing? Like, my mate was like, what are you doing? What's this all about? And he's like, snatched a load of trolleys from Safeways down the road. And so I was just calling him a little trolley snatcher in my stoned state. And literally I made my first dubstep track a few days after and just made the MySpace. And yeah, like I say, it was all accident, all by accident, man. So yeah, it was just a joke thing that gets people's attention, I suppose. It's all good. That's It. It's a guy from Canada. He makes some wicked dubstep. There's a guy from England, Nottingham, called Cookie Monster. If you don't know about Cookie Monster,
yeah,
you need to know about Cookie Monster. Cookie. That's it. Tony's fucking smashed. He's still unsigned.
Yeah.
Cookie Monster, man. Flux Pavilion, man. He's a guy I work with. He's really good. And another guy called Dr. P. He's new, man. Really up and coming. Really up and coming. But he's gonna smash it. Cool, I don't know really. Yeah, I have. Israel. I sort of played France. Belgium. Jeez, I can't remember. Alcohol's taking the toll on my brain, mate. I need to stop drinking. Yeah, nothing, nowhere really exotic except for Norway. Norway's probably the most exotic place so far. Hoping to enjoy myself tonight, really. Should be a good one. Biggest lineup-wise is this Dubstep, yeah?
Oh.
It's probably got to be just last week at Fabric, man. I mean, what? Scream, Benga, me, Casper, The Others, Distinction, Iration Steppers, DJ Fresh, blah blah blah, Z Bias, LB. I can't even remember. It's so big, it's crazy, and that's probably the biggest as well. There's thousands of people in there, all having it for Dubstep. The craziest. Shit, I've got to say it's probably a drum and bass rave actually, the Custard Factory. Whenever Bassman's birthday bash, they always go off, but that's because everyone's with their face on drugs. So they're probably enjoying it a lot more than they're supposed to be. That's all I can say really. My biggest inspiration? Oh. It's going to sound weird, but Massive Attack. A band called Massive Attack from Bristol, man.
Yeah.
They were one of the first people that got me into music. A Prodigy as well. It's a blatant answer. I know, I've got to say it. The Prodigy, man, I love the Prodigy. Like everyone else does. But yeah, them, the Chemical Brothers. Just a lot of old school drum and bass DJs, man. Fresh, Andy C. All them guys, they still kill it for me. And a lot of bands as well, man. I like bands like Sepultura, I like Metallica, Slipknot, anything, man. Everything's my inspiration, man. Crackheads lying on the street asking for money, that'll inspire me as much as anything else, man. As long as I've had a few of these. Dubstep for at least another 5 years, make a lot of money, get really fucked, and then see where my life takes me from there. Probably be a bum for the rest of my life after that. Let my girlfriend look after me like a middle-aged baby or something. I don't know. I really don't know. I want to move to Australia or something in the end. Try and get a dubstep scene going on out there. The lifestyle seems alright over there. It doesn't cost much to live, so I'll be alright. And that's about it.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
Yeah.
Cool.
Thank you very much for this interview.
No worries. Thank you very much.